which is that education is not just for the youth, but also for all. It's across generations. We can learn from the young people nowadays, especially on one issue, a particular issue that is actually a threat for all global citizens, which is the issue of climate change. You know, the young people now, they suffer this climate anxiety, and they really care about the environment. The young people actually care so much. They're more driven. They're very compassionate about saving the planet. And I don't think we can say the same about the older generations, me included. My children starting talking about, about environmental issues, and they're only 8, only 10, only 12, and they already start talking about that. And they're into thrifting. You know, they want to reuse and recycle all the stuff. They don't want to buy into fast fashion, you know. So it's, we can learn so much from them. And also, they are digital natives. And you know, since we are in a world that is constantly disrupted by new digital and new technology advancement, they are the ones that are going to adapt much quicker than the older generation. So we learn from them as well. And innovations comes from them. Creativity, you know, they've got all this creativity that makes the world really runs faster and creates really impactful actions on the ground. But talk about how we can learn about from each other. You know, Jessica, I think, and help each other, you know, and creating more impactful actions, you know. Jessica mentioned something about the Just Energy Transition Initiative. And I think this is a model that we need to employ in our engagement, global engagement in trying to solve the problems of the world. The Just Energy Transition Initiative tries to help country in this case Indonesia by providing fund for Indonesia to transition from fossil fuel-based power plant into a cleaner energy. But what it does, it actually is not just providing the fund, but actually it understands the problem that developing countries face, which is that we don't have the money to transition. Our emphasis is more on prosperity, not prosperity, but poverty reduction, not on economic growth. You know, when we have to choose between our stomach and the clean air, stomach always wins. You know, so, but by understanding this issue, by understanding these conditions of the developing countries, and then coming up with a solution that can still help them to transition, I think that's the right approach, rather than just point your fingers at them and just lecturing developing countries on how to make better transitions. To actually helping them with clear, concrete actions, I think that would create a better impacts.
I think that's.
And I just want to thank Japan for being a part of that, providing the 20 billion funds for the Just Energy Transition Initiative. So thank you, Japan.